could see things in a different perspective. I was sharing to the guys, Jesse, came home, and as well as Marvin and Giovanni, and everybody that has come. I said, before I didn't have to pray God to move an inch. I just moved. And now it's like I gotta have a strong mindset to be able to move. And I tell you this, and yo creo que es una enseñanza para todos nosotros. It's a great teaching for all of us. All of you can move. All of you can have the power to do so many things because you have no constraints, but yet you constrain yourself because of your mindset. There's nothing that can stop you. Me, right now, I have many challenges that can stop me right now. I just got to be patient because my legs suffered a trauma where it needs to learn how to walk again. But none of you have suffered a trauma. You can walk, you can talk, you can prospect, you can sit down with someone and they need to be prepared, which is another lesson that we need to understand that thank God that I was prepared. Thank God that I had a good auto insurance. Thank God that I had a good health insurance. Thank God that I had all my ducks in a row. Then now I could say, I don't have to suffer financially. Yes, I won't be active in creating income by me working, and actually I'm not going to stop producing. Trust me, I already closed the policy. I'm already beating some of you already this month, because really there's no excuses. I'm passionate about what I do, and once you're passionate about something, it doesn't stop. My love towards my wife has grown because of this. My love towards my kids have grown. My love towards my friends have grown. Every call, every text, every visit that I get. So right now I have a much deeper love for life, much deeper love for people. I was telling my wife this morning, I said, I want to do a foundation of people that have suffered traumas, via accident or whatever it is, and I would love to be a motivator for them and financially also help them, and those are so many things that have grown in the last couple of weeks because of this incident that God allowed. Not that He wanted it to happen, but He allowed it to teach me something. And like we always say, if you go through whatever experience, don't lose the lesson. No pierdas la lección. Go through it, but don't lose the lesson. And there's so many lessons that I'm picking up, so many perspectives that I'm acquiring because of this situation. And I'm telling you, it has made me a better father, a better leader. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be a better RDP leader because of it when I come back. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be I will be unstoppable, and I know the Lord is going to heal me. Doctors, they operate, but the physician of all physicians is the one that cures, and His name is Jesus. And I know I'm going to be completely healed and restored. And we're going to take this thing to the next level. So don't you have a drop of doubt in your mind that this thing is going to collapse. No, instead this boat is going to be repositioned. That's right. We're going to get to the other side. Vamos a llegar al otro lado. There's going to be storms, and this is one of them, but we're going to get to the next level. Mm-hmm. We're going to get there. We're going to get to the other side. And I wanted to speak with you. I'm excited about coming back. Tomorrow I have a doctor with my primary physician, and then on Thursday I have my other appointment with an orthopedic, one of the best surgeons, trauma surgeons in the state. He's a professor as well, and he looked at my case, and I'm going to be seeing him on Thursday. And I promise you that I'm going to be better than ever, you know. But, you know, it takes time, you know. That's why they call patient, right? Patience comes from patience, right? Patient. So we just got to be patient, although, you know, you probably not see me for maybe a month, but I get to do broadcasts. You're gonna see me doing live streams and maybe bringing different teachings like I always do. You know, maybe on a Saturday, Tuesday night, and don't be surprised that I bug you even more because I have more time. So, pero no, I'm stronger, estoy bien fortalecido, I have so much strength, I have so much peace, guys, so much peace. And no, you know, estamos fuertes. And I need your prayers, necesito sus oraciones. You know, I need you to pray for me every time you remember me, pray for me. And I know that this business is going to be rebuilt. We're still going to go for the NDT 100. And if it will be 101 or 105, who cares? But we're going to make the run. We're still going to go for the 200,000 by the trip. And we're still going to go with 2 rings, with power builder watches and more RVPs during this time season. So nada cambia, al revés. Aquí es donde we're going to have to rise. We're going to have to rise as a team because now there's more reasons. You know, I've been hurt. And that's a bigger motivation that, hey, let's fight. Let's fight for our leader. Let's fight for Carlos. Let's make the numbers happen. Let's not the numbers level down, but level up. Because we're one team, one dream. We know what we want. And we're gonna make this thing happen. There's so many stories from America of people that have been through situations similar to this, and their team have rise to the next level. And I want us to rise to the next level, not because of the income, but because we're the heart. We have one heart, and I know we could take this team to the next level. Thank God, I have enough money saved for 2-3 months that I'll be fine. It wouldn't even hurt me, pero it would hurt me that my business takes a plateau because we're not in the right heart, because we're not working as one in unity. You know, the scripture talks about one member of the body when it hurts. All the members of the body hurt as well. And although I preached about it, que cuando un miembro del cuerpo del hombre duele, todos los órganos duelen, I never understood it because I never went through a situation where any of my members hurt it. So I couldn't understand it. I would preach it, but now I understand it. And when I do my physical therapy, I use my muscles, my biceps, and I use the rest of my body to help my leg that needs to gain strength again. And now I understand that because the rest of my body needs my leg. And they're willing to pull it. They're willing to work extra hard so that my leg gets better again. And the same thing I say to you guys. Although, you know, your SVP is not there in the office, but you guys are the other members of the team, and you guys can pull for me. Right. And I'm asking you to pull. I'm asking you to go out there to take it to the next level. Work as a team, be united. Work with Giovanni, work with your leaders, work with Jesse, with Homero, and let's work together. And let's make a dream team out of this. And let's rise out of this storm. And when this shall pass, we can look back and we can say, wow, you know, we went through so much, but look at where we are. There's more RVPs in the team. There's more $100,000 earners. Coach went over to 100,000. Man, we promoted more RVPs. we're making more money, and our team is bigger. And that's really what my prayer is. And I know that God answers prayers. So I just wanted to share this with you. And I want to thank you for, taking your time. And I'm not going to do blah, blah, right? But, but I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and my family's fine. My kids were in their car, taking up into them. So, and my wife, so I will be forever grateful for another opportunity to continue to be a father, continue to be a person, to continue the life that I had. Nothing has changed. It's just that I got to go through this process, right? So, los amo a todos. I really love you all. I really wanted to do this because when you love the game, you can't be benched. And this is me, man. It's God gave me this gift, and what I do with it is just give back to Him. And I'm ready. I'm ready to take this thing to the next level, and I need your commitment. I'm still committed. I'm still 100%, and we're gonna take this thing to the next level. Who's that guy? He's a good-looking guy. So we're gonna do this. Any questions?
No.
¿Alguna pregunta?
I have a question, Coach.
Huh?
I have a question. Well, it's not really a question, but
Sure.
I would like for you to emphasize to us how important it is to build a business, because we never know what can happen to any of us. And I was sharing your story to a lady that came into the office today, how a tragedy can happen to any of us at any time. And that's why it's so important to start building a business, because we never know when that time is going to be for us. And hopefully it never is, but when it does, we have a solid business and we have a solid team, and we're overriding hundreds and hundreds of people. So if you can just share with us, that'll be great.
Yeah, well, right now I'm really learning or really tasting the labor of my fruits, if you think about it. Because last 15 years I've been going at it nonstop, different rhythms. In business you have different rhythms, different cycles. But I never been in a cycle like this, where the doctor tells you, hey, you're gonna be at home receiving treatments for the next 3 months. I've never left my business for 3 months, maybe 2-3 weeks, but never 3 months. And to see how the business continues to flow income, passive income through investments, from 401k programs, from mutual funds, from, auto homeowners insurance, from overrides from the RVPs and overrides from my base shop. Just last night I looked at it, $1,500 were deposited into my account, and every day I get deposits. I say, Lord, what a blessing. What a blessing to have a business like this. And you think about it, I would have worked harder. Because never in my mind I ever thought that I was going to do something like this. Never. You don't think about those things. You preach about those things, but you never think that it would happen. And today, that when the nurse and the doctors ask me, so what about your job? Do you need an excuse? Do you need something to be? I said, I don't need any of that. I own a business, and a business that still works, and as long as we're recruiting people that have the same heart as us, that have the same willingness, the same desire, the same passion, the same hungriness to have a business like this, we will continue to grow and continue to build with awesome people. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those people that never give up, that says, you know what, I want something like that. And you never give up, dang on it. It's going to happen to you. Just like it happened to me, it's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to you even greater and better. So what can I tell you? Now I'm tasting that the fruit of my labor. And actually, guys, I'm not worried about my business. I'm not worried at all about my business. At all. That's the least of my worries. Because yo sé que I built something strong, something solid. Maybe not as big as I wanted it to, but it's still strong. But when I come back 3 months from now, trust me, I'm going to build it to the next level. I'm going to put some floors into this when I come back. God willing, it's going to be stronger. So I encourage all of you to don't miss the big point. Don't miss the real opportunity, and that is to build massive passive income. You guys there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
To build massive passive income, so that one day, you never know, you'll have a business that will deliver for you and your family. And guys, even if I would have died in this accident, my wife would have had a 7-digit insurance. She would have had plenty, plus a business that's worth about $1.52 million. So my wife would have been fine. And I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, could have taken me. They would have been fine, but he has more things for me to do here. So
That's right.
So he said you're too young. So at age 40, I still have another 60 years to go to do more damage.
Yeah.
So hay mucho que hacer, and now I realize that that's another perspective. There's so much to do that we were so passive about, so passive. Because sometimes we settle in so many ways. We settle spiritually, we settled in so many ways, and there's so much to do. And I realize that now with this perspective, that this experience that I'm getting. So hay mucho que hacer, muchachos, and I encourage all of you que no se rindan, que le echen ganas, den todo lo que tengan, vale el esfuerzo. It's worth the sacrifice to build a team, to build a family, to build a business. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it. It's a lot of sacrifice, but then you see the results, and you're like, wow, this is what we work for. This is what we work hard for. So, great question, Jesse. Okay. Anyone else?
Carlitos, I was talking to the team that we still have time